Hey guys, Dr. John here. Today we're going to be going over bicycle Russian twists. This is, as I'm sure based on the name, you could probably guess that this is a combination of not only bicycles, but Russian twists as well. So, quick briefer if you're not familiar. Bicycles are where you're moving your legs back and forth. A lot of times it is done on your back, the arms behind your head, and you're trying to touch. And then Russian twists are where you're sitting on the ground like this, and you're rotating from side to side. So we're going to put the best parts of those two together here. So to set up, you can have a block between your hands, you can clasp your hands, whatever you prefer, but you're going to have your knees bent with your feet flat on the floor. And I'm horrible at it, but the key is you want to be able to keep this back as flat as possible. You definitely don't want to just have horrible posture and have this really rounding. If you haven't watched any of our videos previously, specifically the ones that I have done, my hamstring flexibility is horrific, and that is certainly impacting me here. So I'm going to get this back as straight as I possibly can. I'm going to pretend that I have a block here. I'm going to clasp my fingers, and I'm going to then work on rotating through. And when I rotate, before we get our legs up, you want to make sure that you're actually turning your spine, right? I'm not just moving my arms like this. I'm not actually turning my trunk then, right? So I want to think of bringing my hands over to that side, and I'm actually rotating through my trunk then, okay? And now, as I do that, I'm going to lift my legs up, and I'm going to straighten the opposite leg from whichever side that I'm rotating. So I'm moving towards my right here, and I'm going to straighten my left leg. And then I'm going to come up, and then go the opposite way. And I'm going to rinse and repeat. Again, making sure you're not coming too far back and rounding that back. You're staying upright. You can bring these knees in a little bit closer. And you're going to rotate with the opposite leg. Now, if you're looking for a little bit more of a challenge, that's where you can add in a weight, whether it's a kettlebell or a dumbbell. Choose appropriately. You don't want to lose your balance, nor do you want to, again, start to just move from your arms rather than actually rotating. But with that weight, you can hold it between here, and then you're going to do the same thing. You're just going to rotate back and forth. And that is how you do bicycle Russian twists.